Jaylen Brown has proved he's an elite player in his 8 years in the league, making 5 appearances in the Eastern Conference Finals already. Now set to make his second NBA Finals appearance, winning a championship will solidify his status as one of the best players in the league and quiet down all the critics. He's already secured one of the largest contracts in NBA history, became a 3-time All-Star, a 1-time All-NBA player, and already has shown he can rise in the biggest moments. However, back in 2016, Brown was overlooked by 2 teams, being selected 3rd overall. So why was he not taken 1st overall, or even 2nd for that matter? And who was drafted before and after Jaylen Brown? Let's get into it. The draft began with LSU forward Ben Simmons, who was selected by the Philadelphia 76ers. Seen as the future of the organization, Simmons faced high expectations due to his versatility and potential to be a franchise player. Early in his career, Simmons showcased his passing and defensive skills, earning Rookie of the Year honors. However, his shooting struggles and reluctance to shoot from beyond the arc have been well documented. Despite showing flashes of brilliance, his performance in crucial playoff moments has drawn criticism. Currently, Simmons is with the Brooklyn Nets, where he's been trying to rebuild his career, though injuries and inconsistency have hampered his progress. Regardless, Simmons hasn't fully lived up to the lofty expectations as a first pick in his career so far. The second pick of the 2016 NBA draft, Brandon Ingram, was selected by the LA Lakers. Despite showcasing his scoring potential and versatility early on, Ingram initially struggled with consistency and the physicality of the NBA. This saw him eventually traded to the New Orleans Pelicans in the deal for Anthony Davis. In New Orleans, Ingram flourished, completely revamping his game and turning into an elite scorer and playmaker. He earned the NBA Most Improved Player award in 2020 and became an All-Star. However, lingering injuries have occasionally interrupted his progress. When he's on the court, Ingram has shown he can be a prolific scorer, reliable playmaker, and solid defender. Ingram continues to improve and solidify his status as a cornerstone for the Pelicans, and we hope he can maintain his upward trajectory. As for the third pick, Jaylen Brown, prior to the 2016 draft, the Celtics held firm with their selection despite some uncertainty about who to choose. With their pick, they selected Jaylen Brown, who has since developed into a key player for the franchise. While the first pick, Ben Simmons, has faced criticism for his shooting and inconsistency, and the second pick, Brandon Ingram, has dealt with injuries, Jaylen Brown has steadily improved each season. What a move by Danny Ainge and the Celtics to secure a cornerstone player in Jaylen Brown. After Jaylen Brown, the highest picked player in this draft class, who is currently without a team, is 4th overall pick Dragan Bender. Bender played just 3 seasons with the Phoenix Suns before being waived. He had brief stints with the Milwaukee Bucks and Golden State Warriors, but his performances were underwhelming. Bender also spent some time in the G League and overseas, but that was not enough to save his NBA career, as Bender has been without a team since 2021. The 5th pick was Chris Dunn, selected by the Minnesota Timberwolves. Dunn has been known for his defensive skills, but has struggled with injuries and offensive consistency. He's bounced around the league with several teams, serving primarily in a backup point guard role. The 6th pick was Buddy Hield, taken by the New Orleans Pelicans and traded early in his rookie season to the Sacramento Kings. Hield has become one of the NBA's top 3-point shooters. His scoring ability from beyond the arc is his standout feature, and he continues to be a valuable scorer in the league. The 7th pick was Jamal Murray, drafted by the Denver Nuggets. Murray has emerged as a key player for the team, especially notable for his playoff performances in being an NBA champion in 2023. His ability to score and create plays, especially in the biggest moments, has made him a huge figure in Denver's success and one of the best players from this draft class. The 8th pick was Marquise Chriss, selected by the Sacramento Kings and then traded to the Phoenix Suns. Chriss has had an up-and-down career plagued by inconsistencies and injuries. He's not settled into a consistent role and has played for several teams, mainly as a role player. The 9th pick was Jakob Poeltl, chosen by the Toronto Raptors. Poeltl has developed into a reliable center, known for his defensive presence and efficiency around the rim. After being traded to the San Antonio Spurs and back to the Raptors, he has become a solid center in the league, contributing significantly on both ends of the floor. The 10th pick was Thon Maker, drafted by the Milwaukee Bucks. Maker showed flashes of potential with his highly unique size and skill set. Many scouts thought he had one of the highest ceilings in the draft and the upside to be a star. Unfortunately, he struggled to find consistency in the NBA. He did not live up to the expectations of a top 10 pick and has played for multiple NBA teams and overseas. The 11th pick was Domantas Sabonis, drafted by the Orlando Magic and then traded to the Oklahoma City Thunder. Sabonis has developed into a standout player. After being traded to the Indiana Pacers, he blossomed into an all-star. And now in Sacramento, he's turned into an all-NBA talent and one of the best bigs in basketball. Known for his rebounding, scoring, and passing as a big man, Sabonis has been one of the most productive players from this draft. The 12th pick was Taurean Prince. Selected by the Utah Jazz and traded to the Atlanta Hawks, Prince is known for his 3-and-D capabilities. While he had a promising start in Atlanta, his career has seen him move through several teams, contributing as a role player with solid perimeter defense and shooting. The 13th pick was Georgios Papagiannis, drafted by the Phoenix Suns and traded to the Sacramento Kings. Papagiannis struggled to find a foothold in the NBA. His stint in the league was short and he primarily played in Greece, failing to make a significant impact in the NBA. The 14th pick was Denzel Valentine, selected by the Chicago Bulls. Valentine showed potential with his versatile game and playmaking skills, but was hampered by injuries throughout his NBA career. He's bounced around the league and hasn't secured a consistent role on any team. Now that we finished all the picks in the lottery, I wanted to quickly shout out today's video sponsor, OddsJam. OddsJam is the top choice for data-driven sports betting, tracking over 260 sportsbooks in real time. With OddsJam, you'll become a profitable sports bettor, using strategies similar to those employed by successful investors and traders. How does it work? Thanks to the OddsJam arbitrage tool, which identifies discrepancies in sports betting lines across the market. This tool finds arbitrage betting opportunities, guaranteeing risk-free profits by spotting these differences. You can even bet on both sides of the market and still make a profit. But that's not all. OddsJam also offers a positive EV calculator to help you optimize your bet sizes, and a bet tracker to monitor your profits across all your sportsbook accounts. By using OddsJam, you'll be smarter and more responsible, leading to long-term profitability. Plus, they're so confident in their product that they offer a 7-day free trial. Ready to try it out? Use code DUNGEON for a 35% discount on your first month. The 15th pick was Juan Hernangomez, taken by the Denver Nuggets. Hernangomez has had moments of productivity but largely serves as a role player. His shooting and energy make him a decent rotational piece, though he hasn't made a significant mark in any particular aspect. The 16th pick was Gershon Yabusele, drafted by the Boston Celtics. Yabusele spent some time with the team but didn't make a lasting impact in the NBA. He has since played overseas where he's found more success, particularly in the Chinese Basketball Association. This was one of the very few draft misses by Danny Ainge in the Celtics. The 17th pick was Wade Baldwin IV, selected by the Memphis Grizzlies. Baldwin struggled with consistency and failed to establish himself in the NBA. His career in the league was brief, and he has since played internationally. The 18th pick was Henry Ellenson, drafted by the Detroit Pistons. Ellenson has faced challenges in securing a regular role in the NBA due to his defensive limitations and inconsistency. He's played for several teams and also spent some time in the G League. The only fond memory I have of Ellenson was that clip of him playing 1v1 versus Jimmy Butler. I don't think I've heard from him since. The 19th pick was Malik Beasley, selected by the Denver Nuggets. Beasley has proven to be a capable scorer, particularly known for his shooting ability. After a trade to the Minnesota Timberwolves, he's had moments of standout play, though dating Scottie Pippen's ex-wife might be the only major highlight to his career this far. The 20th pick was Caris LeVert, taken by the Indiana Pacers and traded to the Brooklyn Nets. LeVert has shown the ability to be a dynamic scorer and playmaker, most recently in Cleveland. Despite battling injuries, he's had periods of high productivity and has been a key player for the teams he's played on, and has established as a solid wing in the NBA. The 21st pick was DeAndre Bembry, drafted by the Atlanta Hawks. Bembry has carved out a role as a versatile wing player known for his defense and athleticism. While his offensive game has been limited, he's valued for his energy and defensive contributions on various teams. The 22nd pick was Malachi Richardson, selected by the Charlotte Hornets and then traded to the Sacramento Kings. Richardson struggled to make a significant impact in the NBA. His time in the league was brief, and he has since played in various international leagues. The 23rd pick was Ante Zizic, drafted by the Boston Celtics and then traded to the Cleveland Cavaliers in the Kyrie Irving deal. Zizic showed some promise as a big man but didn't have a lasting impact in the NBA. He's been more successful in European leagues. The 24th pick was Timothé Luwawu-Cabarrot, selected by the Philadelphia 76ers. Luwawu-Cabarrot has been a journeyman in the NBA, known for his athleticism and ability to hit perimeter shots. He's contributed as a rotational player on several teams. The 25th pick was Bryce Johnson, drafted by the Los Angeles Clippers. Johnson's NBA career didn't pan out as hoped. He spent most of his time in the G League and has played overseas, struggling to find a permanent spot in the NBA. The 26th pick was Furkan Korkmaz, taken by the Philadelphia 76ers. Korkmaz has developed into a useful sharpshooter. Known for his three-point shooting, he has had moments of scoring brilliance and remains a bench player for the 76ers for a while before being traded to the Indiana Pacers as part of the Buddy Hield trade. At pick 27, we have Pascal Siakam, drafted by the Toronto Raptors. Siakam evolved from a raw prospect into an NBA champion, all-star, and all-NBA level player. His improvement over the years has been remarkable, making him one of the best players from this draft class. He has certainly outperformed the vast majority of players selected before him, making him one of the steals of the 2016 draft. His development curve and impact, especially as a versatile forward, show that he certainly should have been taken much higher. His story is a testament to those late draft gems who outperform many players picked before them, showcasing the unpredictable nature of the NBA draft. Even after winning the championship with Toronto in 2019, he was a key piece to the Pacers' playoff run this past season, along with Tyrese Halliburton. Siakam is for sure the best late-round pick of this draft. Skal Labissière, a forward center from Kentucky, was selected 28th by the Kings. Despite showing flashes of potential, he struggled with consistency and has played in the G League and overseas, currently out of the NBA. DeJounte Murray was picked 29th by the Spurs. Known for his defense and playmaking, Murray has developed into an all-star, providing leadership and all-around contributions for San Antonio. He was then traded to the Hawks for multiple first-round picks, and while he's been solid for Atlanta, the fit has not been very smooth next to Trae Young. There have been rumors of DeJounte being on the trade block, and his value has diminished since being dealt for multiple first-round picks. But aside from that, DeJounte was still an excellent value here at 29 and is for sure a top 10 player from this class. Damian Jones was selected 30th by the Warriors. Known for his athleticism and shot blocking, Jones has played for several teams, including the Hawks and Lakers, providing valuable depth and rim protection. He's a journeyman and never had any major impact in the NBA. So after going through the whole first round, what do you think about Jaylen Brown's journey in the 2016 NBA draft? Where do you think Brown ranks in this 2016 draft class? Considering he's a multiple-time All-Star and can potentially win an NBA championship this year, I'd certainly put him in the top 3, but maybe even number 1. Would you put Jaylen Brown's career over guys like Pascal Siakam, Jamal Murray, and Domantas Sabonis? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you liked this video, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and join us next time for more NBA content just like this.